Man charged with fraud in relation to 1.9 million transactions. A man who allegedly gained unauthorized access to a bank account and used a fraudulent identification card to make several withdrawals totaling almost 2 million is now facing several charges. He has been identified as 41-year-old Roshan Bygrave, a truck assistant of Claremont Housing Scheme, Old Harbour in St. Catherine. He is charged with unauthorized access to computer data, authoring fraudulent documents, and simple larceny. Reports are that between Friday, September 27 and Monday, September 30, Bygrave gained unauthorized access to a complainant's bank account. It is alleged that he used a fraudulent identification card to make several unauthorized transactions, totaling $1,980,000. The complainant was alerted to the fraudulent transactions by their bank and filed a police report. The police said Bygrave was apprehended at a business establishment in Portmore while inquiring about the status of his fraudulent purchase. He was subsequently charged following a question and answer session in the presence of his attorney. His court date is being finalized. Trenchtown residents say sewage water impacting livelihoods on Coley Smith Drive. Residents of Trenchtown are bemoaning sewage water, which they say have been running on Coley Smith Drive since Saturday, impacting businesses in the community. Speaking with reporters, one businessman said the sewage water has since caused a decline in drink sales. You have a restaurant beside me and normally more people come and buy food. Me get some more sale in the water or in a juice. So with the water running right now, it kinda slowing up my business, the resident explained. My business is a licensed business. I pay tax to the government, so they should have moved a little quicker, knowing that it's a busy area, he continued. The resident noted that the sewage water also poses a threat to commuters, including children, who are often at risk of being splashed while traveling to school. Right here is an essential part of the community because here is like the taxi stand where the people go out and in. You have the vehicle that go across road and the school children, them coming from school. So like this running, the vehicle them, some of them are speeding. So when the water splash up on the little children coming from school or the people them, those things can break out into germs and cause a lot of disease. So this need to be dealt with, the resident explained, adding that the relevant authorities have been contacted since Saturday. PAJ condemns attacks on media from political supporters, leaders. The Press Association of Jamaica, PAJ, has expressed concern regarding claims made by supporters of the country's two main political parties against journalists and media houses that could have deeper implications for the profession and those who work as media professionals. The concerns surround claims made in a video circulating online that falsely accuses the chairman of RJR Group of directing editorial policy and links journalists at the Jamaica Gleaner to the People's National Party (PNP). It also follows the insinuation from Jamaica Labour Party Member of Parliament Everett Warmington at a party divisional conference recently that the media and the PNP destroyed former JLP leader Edward Seaga and Bruce Golden, and is also intent on destroying Prime Minister Andrew Holness. The PAJ said other issues causing concern include the recent broadside of PNP Mark Golden at his party's annual conference, where he labeled segment of the profession as JLP-aligned media houses, and attempts by People's National Party supporters to falsely link the Jamaica Observer Limited Deputy Managing Director to influencing editorial policy. In a statement on Monday, the association stated, "While we acknowledge the importance of free speech, we cannot tolerate misinformation that undermines the integrity of our profession." The PAJ reaffirms its commitment to promoting ethical journalism, media independence, and transparency. The PAJ urged JLP to condemn the recently circulated video and call on its supporters to refrain from spreading harmful misinformation. It also urged the leadership of the People's National Party to refrain from making statements in the future that can be seen as an attack on the freedom of the press to do its work. The association further urged both political parties to engage with in its constructive conversations about the importance of media independence and fact-based reporting. The PAJ stands in solidarity with our colleagues and rejects any attempt to politicize journalism, and to intimidate media practitioners. The PAJ reminds the public that a free press is essential to holding those in power accountable and ensuring transparency and accountability. We will not stand idly by while our members face harassment, intimidation, or smear campaigns, the PAJ noted. We urge all Jamaicans to join us in condemning this attack on press freedom and reaffirming our commitment to a free and independent media, it added. JIS Marshall gets Badge of Honor for 35 years of service. In any other year, Rosalie and Marshall would have been a key part of the Jamaica Information Service team charged with guiding and attending to the needs of media personnel and attendees at the annual National Honors and Awards ceremony. Known for her strong organizational skills, ability to adapt to and manage challenging conditions, and remain calm and composed in high-pressure situations, it is a task the office manager handles very well. But the dedicated public servant will not be marshalling the media this year, as she will be among the 150 Jamaicans who have given outstanding service in various fields who will be recognized at the National Heroes Day ceremony on October 21. Marshall, affectionately called Rosie, will receive the Badge of Honor for meritorious service in recognition of more than 35 years in the public sector. Wow, I used to do media marshalling, so I have worked at this function over the years, she said. I have seen persons go and collect their awards and just didn't think that I would be in the same spot, that this would have been me at this time. It was really a pleasant surprise, she told reporters, adding that she is grateful for the recognition. The phone call from the Office of the Prime Minister OPM to inform her of her selection could have been any other call related to her work at JIS. It was after 6 p.m. when the phone rang, and the person on the line said, "They are calling from OPM. I thought, what has one of my drivers got themselves into now? It is something that we did not deliver or something that we did not do," she chuckles. She was relieved but pleasantly surprised when the person assured her that all was well and gave her the unexpected news that she would be recognized during the 2024 National Honors and Awards ceremony. Marshall, in relation to her employment history, says she joined the now defunct government news agency, Jam Press, as a receptionist. As part of the public sector modernization program, the JIS and Jam Press were merged in 2001 to become an executive agency. Marshall served Jam Press and later JIS in various capacities. I was a receptionist, secretary, executive assistant, records manager, photo supervisor, and now I'm the office manager, she told reporters. As office manager, she oversees the management of the agency's facilities, which means dealing with maintenance and building management, negotiating with contractors and suppliers, dealing with transportation, security and employee safety, arranging soft services such as events, meal, catering, decorating and office furniture, ensuring that the building and grounds are spick and span, among myriad other duties. Her role allows her to work closely with team members from all departments with the multimedia agency. I can speak editorial, I can speak photo, I can speak Montego Bay Regional Office, I can speak television, I can speak radio, because I have been integral in all of those departments. I work closely with the personnel and I think I have a good relationship with them. I am able to impact some persons' lives while being able to make a contribution to the agency's growth and development, she states. Throughout her career, Marshall successfully adjusted to various roles. Her adaptability allowed her to rise to the occasion of overseeing the operations of the regional office in Montego Bay for several months. I was given the task of steering the Montego Bay office, which was transitioning to a new manager. I was asked to go for 1 month, and 1 month became 6 months. I traveled to Montego Bay once per week, staying over, coming back in Kingston on Friday afternoon, she notes. She says it was a fabulous experience working with the regional team. The team gelled and we transitioned to a new manager, and that was a great achievement, she noted. Marshall, who was a finalist in the category of middle management for Civil Servant of the Year in 2019, played a seminal role for the relocation of the JIS television department from Arnold Road to its new home at South Odeon Avenue in Kingston. She commends all the team members for the various roles they play in the relocation process. It was an awesome task and many different pieces to put together. At one point, we thought that maybe It would not come together, but things came together and staff members were able to join walk in and start working, and that was a big thing, Marshall noted. She dedicates the National Award to her children, Nicolette and Akeem, as well as her mother, Lena Marshall. They have been my rock, she shares. She discloses too that her mother served the government, having worked at Jamaica Customs Agency from age 17 until retirement, and also received a Civil Service Long Service Award for dedicated service. Marshall is among 4 JIS team members who have distinguished themselves in their respective areas of expertise and will be recognized at the Investor ceremony. Remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.